Namo Hare Krishna, dear devotees. So I want to seek the blessings of Radha Madhav, Radha Shyam Sundar, Krishna Balaram, Bal Gopal Singh Dev, Shishi Gonitai, Srila Prabhupada, Guru Maharaj, and the assembled devotees. Thank you for joining today. We wanted to continue with our little look into Srimati Radharani and her dear ones. So let's see what we have. Her Krishna, the cowherd prince, whose charming sweetness has no equal or superior, is very dear to Radha. She considers him millions and millions of times more dear than her own life's breath. So that is, I suppose, to be expected and wouldn't want anything else, because Radha Krishna are one item, and when they separate, they have incredible pastimes, loving pastimes. And the Lord becomes very pleased with her mood and how she conducts herself, gives him so much immense pleasure. So, no surprise that the dearest one to Radha is Krishna. So, who's the rest? Let's have a look. Yashoda Devi. Interesting how after Krishna, it's Yashoda Mai who is mentioned first. She is the queen of the cowherd boys, cowherd men, the cowherds. Is more affectionate to Radharani than millions of mothers can be. Radharani's father is King Rishabhanu, who is as splendid as the sun. So we're looking at those who are very dear to Radharani. Yashoda is mentioned before anybody else apart from Krishna. And her love for Radha is beyond understanding, beyond our understanding. Radha's mother is Kirtida Devi, who is also known in this world as Ratna Garbha Devi. So obviously, Radharani's mother and father are very dear to Radharani. They love her immensely, and she loves them immensely. Radharani's paternal grandfather is Mahibanu, and her maternal grandfather is Indu. So they're very close. This is Vrishabhanu's mother and father, very close to
Probably
Radha and Krishna. Yes.
they put both grandfather as Mahibanu and another maternal. Oh, both are the paternal grandfather and maternal.
Yes, I
Okay,
think
okay, okay, understood.
that's coming,
Understood.
yes.
Yeah,
In
okay.
fact, she's a little closer to the maternal grandmother, i.e., Kirtida's mother. Her name is Mukhara Devi. And there's lots of things that happen with Mukhara Devi. We'll see that. Do we see that? I think we'll see that later. And her paternal grandmother is Sukhada Devi. Her father's brothers, that's her uncles, are Ratnabhanu, Subhanu, and Bhanu. It's like Vishabhanu. So they got Bhanu as their end names. So what have we got here? Paternal grandfather, paternal grandmother, and we got the maternal grandfather, and then we got the maternal grandmother. Now Mukhara plays a lot of Leela. She has a lot of pastimes with bringing together Radha and Krishna. She's very dear to Radharani. Bhadrakirti, Mahakirti, and Kirti Chandra are Radharani's maternal uncle, so Mama Shri. Menaka Devi, Shashti Devi, Gauri Devi, Tri Devi, and the Taki Devi are Radharani's maternal aunties, so mummies. Radharani's mother's sister, that's Mosi or Masi, is Kirtimati Devi, whose husband is Kasha. Radharani's father's sister is Bhanu Mudra Devi, whose husband is Kusha. So interesting, we don't have that much information about the other personalities here. But it's good to even say these names because they're close to Radharani. We can actually pray to all these personalities. Allow us also a drop of the nectar that you are witnessing and getting from Srimati Radharani. Let us also be her close dear ones. Very important to pray to the Brijbasis, especially those who are close to Radha. Radharani's elder brother is Sridham, and her younger sister is Ananga Manjari. Ananga Manjari is very interesting. Yeah. Ananga Manjari is very interesting indeed. You say she's the younger sister. She's also Balaram. So it's quite a fascinating relationship. Radharani's father-in-law is Vrika Gopa, and her brother-in-law is Durmada. Again, not so much information I know about these characters. Jatila, she's quite famous, is Radharani's mother-in-law. And Abhimanyu is Radharani's so-called husband. Why are we saying so-called husband? Actually, Abhimanyu is expansion of Krishna anyway. And as we know from before, that Krishna expanded himself as all of the Gopas, and at that time he married all of the gopis. So the true husband of Radha and all the gopis is Krishna. So when Abhimanyu tries to have a relationship with Radharani, somehow it never turns into a close relationship. For whatever reason, Abhimanyu is either petrified of Radharani or some Leela takes place that they just can't be close. And that's the reason is because only Krishna can enjoy his internal potency. Kutila Devi, who is always eager to find fault, is Radharani's sister-in-law. So Jatila and Kutila, they're quite a formidable partnership. And they play a great role in trying to forbid or stop the association of Radha and Krishna. And this adds to the Leela, to the enjoyment of the divine couple. So they have a service that they perform, and it's usually to annoy Krishna, annoy Radharani, annoy everybody. So, because they are trying to get in the way of the divine couple. But it's a service that they're performing so that Radha and Krishna, when they do finally get together again, it's much more relishable. Mm-hmm. What if there was no opposition? They could just meet anytime. After a while, it gets a little boring. But if there's opposition and you're trying to work out ways of getting around that opposition, that's where the excitement of the meet comes in. The meeting of Radha and Krishna. Lalita, Vishakha. So up to now, we haven't even touched upon the Sakhis, but now they're coming in. Lalita, Vishakha, Suchitra. So that must be Sudevi. Champaklata Rangadevi. Oh no, Sudevi is here. Sudevi Tungavidya Indulekha. Suchitra. That must be Tungavidya. Suchitra must be Tungavidya. Yeah. They are the 8 dearest friends of Srimati Radharani. These gopis are considered the leaders of all the others. Okay, now lots of names. Kuranga, Kurangaksi, Mandali, Manki Undala, Malati, Chandral Lalita, Madhavi, Madana Lasa, Manjumeda, Shashikala, Sumadea, Madhure Sana, Kamala, Kamalatika, Gunachuda, Varan Gado, Madhuri, Chandrika, Prema Manjari, Tanu Madhyama, Kandharpa Sundari, Manju Keshi are amongst the millions of dear friends, Priya Sakhis of Srimati Radharani. Now these Priya Sakhis, for them, Radharani is more important than Krishna. For the gopis, for the Sakhis here, both are important. But for the Priya Sakhis, Radharani is more important than Krishna. Lasika Keli Kandali Kadambari Shushimukhi Chandrarekha Priyamvada Madon Madhumati Vasanti Kalabhasini Ratnavali Manimati and Karpula Latika are amongst those friends Jivita Sakhi, for whom Srimati Radharani is as dear as life. Of course, there's millions of gopis, but these are the prominent ones. The Nitya Sakhis, Kasturi, so Manogya, Mani Manjari, Sindura, Chandanavati, Kaumudi, and Madira are amongst Radha's eternal friends, Nitya Sakhis. And now it looks like Manjaris. Ananga Manjari, Rupa Manjari, Rati Manjari, Lavanga Manjari, Rag Manjari, Ras Manjari, Vilas Manjari, Prem Manjari. Comes again. Mani Manjari, Suvarna Manjari, Kama Manjari, Ratna Manjari, Kasturi Manjari, Gandha Manjari, Netra Manjari, Shri Padma Manjari, Leela Manjari, Hema Manjari are among Srimati Radharani's Manjari friends. Prem Manjari and Rati Manjari are both also known by the name of Bhanumati Devi. Srimati Radharani's worshipful deity is the sun god. Of course, we heard yesterday how he worships her. So the sun god enlivens the lotus flowers and acts as an eye for the entire world. Srimati Radharani's Maha Mantra is the name of Krishna. Srimati Radharani's benefactor and who brings her all good fortune is Bhagavati Purnamasi. Purnamasi is one of the aunties of Krishna. And she is very instrumental. She's also known as Maha Maya. She's also one who creates illusion. She brings together Radha and Krishna. She has lots of pastimes bringing Radha and Krishna together. In Radharani's garden is a veena of golden jasmine flowers that she has named the Didvali, the wine of lightning. Her private lake. Yes, sir, Nanivan.
So probably, did you say Purnamasa is Mahamaya?
Oh, Yogamaya, probably, yes. Yogamaya.
Yogmaya with Krishna, but also with Radha.
Yes, that's right. And Purnamasi is, I think, the first expansion of Yogamaya.
Okay.
Yeah. She creates so many different situations where Radha and Krishna can meet. She's very instrumental in bringing them together. Mm. She was the one who, when Brahma kidnapped all the cowherd boys, she was the one who came up with this, the auspicious time is now to marry all the cowherd boys to the cowherd girls. She knew Krishna had expanded himself. So this is the time to do it. So she's instrumental. So many pastimes that take place are because of Purnamasi. And without her permission, you can't enter Vrindavan. There's so many like that. There's Tulsi Mani without her permission, Lord Shiva without their permission, you can't enter. But Purnamasi is also one of those personalities. You need her permission. Her private lake bears her own name, Radhakund. And on the shore of that lake is a Kadamba tree. That is the site of the very confidential talks between her and Lord Krishna. Her favorite rags are the Malara and Dhanasri. And her favorite dances are the Chalikya and the Rudra Palaki. Mm. Okay. I'm not sure why you can't see the next page. Let me just see if I can go back. Let me just stop the share. Okay. So that's the part about Radharani's dear ones. So let's have a look at this. Prema Bhakti. Prema Bhakti. This Prema Bhakti is so powerful. Prema, love, Bhakti, the love of Krishna. Ramananda Ray describes that some people have Krishna Bhakti, but Prema Bhakti is even rarer. Who has real love? You can collect love from somebody who has love. Why will they give it to you? And when will they give it to you? If you have a desire for that love and you practically want to serve, then they will give you this. Otherwise, they will not give it. We can't just have lip service to the Lord. There has to be something practical that we try to do. And even it may be very hard because we know serving the Supreme Lord, we're not firstly qualified. And if it was easy, then everybody would do it. But we know serving has its challenges. But those challenges are worth fighting through, battling through, so that we can really get the mercy of the Supreme. You may collect all the wealth of this world, but to collect this love is not so easy. After you have performed hard austerities, Mahalakshmi will give you wealth if she is pleased with you. But the wealth of pure devotion is not so easy to collect. To collect that love, you must be very advanced and smart. Srila Gaurakishore Das Babaji Maharaj told Srila Bhakti Siddhanta Prabhupada, you have many qualities from this world, but this will not help you to attain the pure love that is present in Brajdam. You must get rid of all material qualities first, and then only can you achieve prema. So it's quite a high bar to meet, especially for us who are entrapped in this material world, you know. But it is possible. Nothing is impossible. Especially in Kali Yuga, we know our disadvantages and we can really use our disadvantages and pray, cry to the Lord, my dear Lord. You know how fallen we are. So please, please, shower some of the mercy onto us. Prema Bhakti is not such an easy thing. Srimati Radharani is Prema Lakshmi. The servants and other gopis serve Srimati Radharani with Prema. So Prema Bhakti is a place we want to be, even higher than Krishna Bhakti. So we pray to Radharani, please award us Prema Bhakti. How to worship Krishna? Yes, Naniven.
Yes, Prema Bhakti and Krishna Prem. So we are always told that the highest point of achievement is Krishna Prem.
Krishna Prem.
The Bhakti Lata Bridge.
Yeah. But actually, Bhakti Lata Beach talks about Prema Bhakti.
Is it?
Yeah, the final step. Krishna Prem is definitely within that. But actually, if we see what Vishwanath Chakravarti Thakur is aiming at, is Prema Bhakti. Yeah.
Look at it again.
Yeah. We'll look at that sometime again. But yeah, it's Prema Bhakti. Very interesting. Very. Because Prema includes Radharani. Krishna Bhakti is just Krishna on his own. But when you've got Prema, you know, Prema is Radharani. She's got the highest love. And Bhakti is to Krishna anyway. So Prema Bhakti is Radha Krishna, getting their love. So Prema Bhakti. How to worship Krishna? One can best worship Lord Krishna, the Supreme Personality of God, through Srimati Radharani, his supreme pleasure energy. So Krishna says in the Bhagavad Gita, Patram Pushpam Param Tva, if one offers me with love and devotion, leaf, flower, fruit, or water, I will accept it. But rather than offer a flower directly to Krishna, better to offer the flower to Srimati Radharani, requesting, my dear Radharani, please recommend me to your Krishna. Who are we to directly offer to Krishna? But if we go through his most beloved, then she will firstly accept it and say, yes, if you want me to give this to Krishna, I will give it to Krishna. And the second point is that if Krishna gets something from Radha, he will not throw it away. So this is very powerful when we worship Krishna through Radharani, through the Guru Parampara. Direct worship of Krishna may or may not work. It may work. It may work. But it's not so easy because our purity level is quite low, especially in the age of Kali Yuga. But if we go through Radharani, even if we are one crazy fellow, Radharani tolerates so much. Krishna is a supreme controller, yet he is controlled by the pure devotion of Radha. Krishna is therefore known as the property of Radharani. If one can please Radharani, therefore one can very easily please Lord Krishna. And to please Radharani is not as hard as pleasing as Lord Krishna. She is very compassionate. She's very kind-hearted. She's got a heart gold, and not the hard gold, the liquid gold. Srimati Radharani has the vision of Mahabhagavat, the most highly elevated devotee. Thus, she sees everyone equally. If anyone approaches her to serve Krishna, even if he is the most fallen, she immediately bestows her mercy upon him by recommending him to Krishna or her. Oh, Krishna, here is a devotee. He's better than me. See, this, this is the humility of the Supreme, the divine couple. Okay, Nanivan, thank you. Thank you so much for joining us. Because Srimati Radharani is always absorbed in thoughts of Krishna, she's very dear to Krishna. Oh, again, not coming through. Anyway, this is the last sentence. Therefore, if one tries in this way to reach Krishna through Radharani, he will surely be successful. So, I wanted to stop there. And we can continue tomorrow. Any questions, any comments? Okay. Thank you so much, dear devotees. Radharani Maharani ki jai. Shri Krishna Chandra Bhagwan ki jai.